The combine is coming out for the season. Scary. It seems like yesterday we were literally just making spring strips and planting. And here we are, the combine's already out. Good morning. More hauling to do. Had to shut down obviously for spraying there for a little bit. And then I've been helping Dad out on his car because it's been raining. I can't really haul lime while it's raining because it just turns basically into cement in the back of the truck. And sometimes it just doesn't want to come out. We've had some times we had to take a shovel to the back of it just to get all the lime out. And I really don't want to do that. And plus, it rained a lot. And the ground does get soft, and I'm typically dumping in a field. Really can't do much while it's raining. Check the oil on this thing. And she's full. Air filter is good. Usually hauling lime, obviously it's extremely dusty, so I gotta watch that a little bit. It does get plugged. Coolant is good. Everything looks good. No leaks under the truck. Tires, everything's good. I'll just walk around and check all the rest of the tires quickly. Make sure I don't see any that are flat. We'll let that truck warm up for a little bit. We don't want to just take right off out of here, you know. We're gonna head to the shop, see what Dad's got going on. He is almost finished with his car. We were buffing his hood yesterday. We're bleeding the brakes, and basically all it needs is fluids, the hood put on, and it should be done. Looks like he is not out here yet, but as you can see, I mean, she's getting ready. Got the chrome piece along the hood done. We still got a piece to go along the back. There's chrome that goes along the rockers here. That is these. Looks like he was buffing these out last night. Interior is done. Looking great. Need to grease the hinges on this thing. Got the front tires on. We've got the back off. We lifted up the back because we couldn't quite get the brakes bled for some reason. It was not cooperating, and it still got air in the back. We don't have a vacuum, so we do it by hand, and we just couldn't get all the air out. Something was going on, so what we did is we let the front down on the tires, and then we lifted up the back to try and get it on an angle so that maybe the air would shoot to the back of the car. Because we were thinking we had the front end picked up a little bit, and maybe the air was kind of chasing back when we were trying to let it out. We were trying everything, and he still has no brake pedal. There's brake fluid coming out, but we haven't got all the air out, so I don't know. We got to figure that out yet. So I'm just going to pull the truck over to the shop quick, get some stuff cleaned out of here. I forgot that it rained quite a bit, and all that water came off the top of the trailer there. I need to make sure that it is all off. When I made that turn to the shop, it all came flying off, so this will be pretty satisfying for you. Okay, well now that all the water is finally off of the trailer, I'm sure it might have come off down the road, but I didn't want to give anybody a surprise car wash today. Can I get 21.5 ton on that lime, please?
10-4. I got a couple of heads of lime, the back of the chips, and I'll be over there. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we are loaded down, ready to go.
Got 904 Farm Ridge Township.
Go ahead and turn that off, because it does get obnoxious here in the gravel pit. I can turn my squelch up to where it won't reach as far, but the last time I did that, I forgot, that I turned my squelch up. And I was at the gravel pit and I couldn't hear anybody. I'm like, man, what is going on? I had no idea. Because one of the gravel pits, it's got like a scale house that nobody sits in. That's like a remote property. In the office, it's like across the whole pit. It's a really weird setup. So anyway, I'm sitting there ready to get weighed, and I'm like, man, I can't hear anybody through the speaker. I can't hear anybody through the CB. I have no idea what's going on. Forgot that I had turned my squelch up for that exact reason, and I couldn't hear them. They were trying to CB me from the office because I had cameras set up on the scale house. It was just, yeah, so I don't like to touch it now. I've got it in a sweet spot, my CB. I just leave it where it's at, and I just turn it down when I don't want to hear people. So anyway, we're loaded down. It's all about 21.5 ton. Legal weight limit is 73,200 pounds, I think, on this truck. 73,240 or 280 to be exact. If we are over, unfortunately, we do got to pull back in here and just dump some off, because they will not let you pull out of here if you're overloaded, because then they get in trouble. So, and I don't want to get a ticket either. Salisbury Farms with the ag lime on the scale.
What are you doing, Preston? Follow me around? Yes, sir.
Now, I accidentally, when I was sweeping out the truck for the mouse droppings, I accidentally swept up my pen, and I forgot to grab a new one. So, I usually write down what farm I'm taking it to. I'm going to leave it blank here anyway, because like I said, I don't know what farm we're going to be going to. I don't know what's wet, what's not. Some of these fields got 3 inches of rain recently, and some they may be bone dry, I don't know. So we're going to drive around. We've got about a 30-minute trip home, and then we'll drive around, figure out where we're going. And hopefully by then, maybe I can get a pen. If not, I'll just dog ear the side or something so I know I can distinguish what field I took it to and just write it down later when I get home. Okay, we made it to the dump site. This is kind of an awkward one to back up across the road here and kind of S curves back into the field. Obviously, we don't want any lime falling down into that. That would be bad. And obviously, a loader's got to come through here, scoop up the lime, throw it in the spreader. So I might actually get over a little more, give them some room here, and then start piling just in front of each other. That looks pretty good. Not too close to the ditch, and then I'll just come basically the same spot every time, keep piling up in front of it. I'll have to check exactly how many loads that he wants me to bring here. Seven loads. Okay, so I was right. I think I said 6 or 7 loads, so pretty easy dump. We didn't have to drive around. I seen how dry it was. This is where we'll be dumping for the next 6 loads. I'll be able to get one more today. Tomorrow and Friday, I should easily finish this place. Good morning, or good afternoon, I guess. I went ahead and just hauled some lime this morning. But today, got the combine out. Corn head is home. Still a bunch of grass in our driveway here, but we're taking care of that. That is mowing at the moment, you can see. And we've got the Ranger out, and we're gonna be spraying soon. We're gonna be spraying all this, killing all this grass. We were desperately trying to get his car done for the car show that happened last Saturday. We got it done. And now it's back to business. And right now I'm gonna be taking off these forks, getting the bucket back on, just leaving this here now that he's got it mowed. And what he wants the bucket on for, I'm actually not too sure. It's so hard to see out of this thing, and I'm not used to running it because it's been in the shop for so long over at Prairie State there. I'm just used to the Genie. You can just see everything. This is kind of a, where are the forks at? What's going on up there? I have no clue. You gotta lean out the window. And you can usually catch a little glimpse of them, but that's about it. I believe what we're gonna work on today is we have to change the Calmer stock rolls on the corn head. They are absolutely junk, the ones that we have on them now. So we're gonna put new rolls on there. And then we've actually got a stock Devastator on the bottom of the corn head. Apparently you need spacers with those Calmers so that it doesn't plug up that Devastator as bad. We didn't know that, but we talked to a guy recently at our Beck's Hybrid Field Show, whatever. They had a guy talking there, and he said, yeah, if you have this type of corn head, just go buy those spacers and you're good. So we got them, we're gonna put them on, we're gonna try it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get this bucket on, but it's impossible to see. We got the bucket on. I'm assuming the only reason he wanted that on and the forks off is because he wants his Genie back. Currently the Genie is over at my house. I've got a well to fill. I was digging out some trees and stuff like that, and I thought I had a cistern on the outside of my house, pulled the slab up, and yeah, it was a giant well. So we're on city water now. So I've got to get that filled. I was hoping that I'd be kind of driving past it with the semi. I could just grab a load of gravel while I was hauling lime. Just take it up there in the morning before I got lime. That's not the case. So I'm trying to find somebody to bring me gravel. But it's so hard to find anybody that trucks anymore. It's not doing bigger jobs, you know? I only need a few ton, just, well, maybe 15 ton. Fill that well, get that yard work done, and then Dad'll have his Genie back. But I'm assuming that's what's going on. He just wanted the forks off of it because he wants his Genie back. May as well put this grass back. Gosh, I really gouged the crap out of things. I think I didn't know how to drive a tractor.
Yes, on this stock Devastator. The extensions that he told me I need are going to move that back 4 inches.
The whole thing?
It's going to come from here and move this back, this roll 4 inches back. That is not going to fit on this head carrier. So,
well, to be fair, this head carrier is way too light for what you got.
No, it's not. It's just,
with all that added weight on there, I feel like this thing you're pushing the limits here.
I'm not sure what it is rated for, but
well, that Devastator is no light puppy, especially with all the mud caked on there.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure what we're going to have to do here
to get it to fit on the head carrier.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we can always just wait and see, because it might still fit.
Oh no, you move them back 4 more inches, I'm already hitting.
It's going to bring it down this way 4 inches?
Yes.
It's not going straight back. Okay.
No, it's going to follow this.
You're going to be lifting the
angle.
Back end of
Right.
The head up.
Right.
I see.
We could lay, I think that's a 4x4 beam. We could lay another 4-inch beam under this and just clamp it, get longer U-bolts and clamp it down and raise it up 4 inches.
Right.
That might be what we have to do.
But the problem is, if you remember, I think you barely cleared these saddles with that on this head anyway.
That's what I said. We got when we pick this thing up, we got to see what we can do here, because the extensions, we're not pulling them stock Devastators off every time we switch fields.
No, but I don't think your combine will lift it high enough over those saddles if we lifted them 4 inches. We could drop the saddles on the head. That would be about the only thing I think we could do.
Drop the saddles on the head. Oh, drop these down.
Drop these down.
I think you'd have to just make something that you could take on and off, because I think they'd drag in the field.
You think?
Yeah, especially if you get into mud.
I was gonna say, what do they have on the platform? How is that done? Don't they have like a bolted on deal?
On that head carrier?
Yeah.
I don't remember how it's made. I actually went online and was looking at different head carriers to see if that was my issue, if I had to trade carriers.
If we can get back there to see it. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room back here. The guy that backed this in didn't do a very good job.
What's that?
So the guy that backed this in didn't do a very good job. But yeah, I didn't know if we could get something like that.
I know I do not like the way we're set up right now, because putting that head on and off that carrier is a son of a gun.
The way the Devastator's touching now.
No, just the way the pitch and everything. It's just a son of a gun getting hooked up to that head.
Having the dual mics is nice and all, because you can probably actually hear Dad for once. But right now he's in the combine. That's probably like, what is going on? Probably sounds a little weird. All right, I gotta get this off. And I can't hold you guys, I'm sorry. I got the chains off. The nice thing about the dual mics is that if he's sitting up there talking crap about me, I'll be able to hear it in post-production when I'm editing the videos. A lot of corn spilling out of it right now. We got a lot of the doors open so that a lot of this stuff, the rock trap is open, the elevator is open, just to keep the grain out of it, keep the animals out of it. The combine is coming out for the season. It's scary. Seems like yesterday we were literally just making spring strips and planting. And here we are, the combine's already out. We're not even really close to ready. I mean, for gosh sakes, we still got a spray our driveway. We've got lime to haul, ditches to mow. All the spraying's done and everything. Apparently he wants me to move the Ranger, as if it's in the way or something. Which I can do that, I guess. Yeah, we've got this nice Ranger here with a boom sprayer in the back of it. Makes things a lot easier when especially when you're spraying the driveway like that. Just fold that boom out. You can get it killed pretty quick.
What's that?
I don't think I have any video on the GoPro of your car finished. I have a bunch of videos saying, yeah, he's gonna have it done soon. But I never did get any video of it done. So here it is in all its glory. But now I just want to go harvest. Unfortunately, the corn's greener in the gourd, so that's not going to happen. And the beans aren't even close to ready.
This is sweet corn.
Yeah, we forgot to plant.
That I forgot to plant, yes.
Yeah, Taylor asked me if Taylor and her mother asked if we had any sweet corn, and it dawned on me. I said, oh yeah, we would have if we would have planted it, but it's still in the bag sitting in the shed. Oh, look at that. It's a giant dish sponge.
Stress ball.
Is that for when you're putting it on?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you gotta wear cut resistant gloves while you're putting them on. Maybe that's what this is.
I don't know what all this is. Oh, it's a hat. You go right ahead. That's exactly what that is.
Oh, you're lucky you didn't put that on, because that definitely would have been the thumbnail of the video.
Yeah, I knew better than that.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, because I assume you're just gonna cut that side down, and then we can carry these over to the
Yep,
combine.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Well, I can't really help you, because my knife isn't any sharper. Probably good there. You can tear it the rest of the way. What'd you say?
I said we probably should have looked. It just picked up off of there.
So you're saying you cut through that for no reason?
Yes, I am.
Well,
I even sent gloves if I got it.
oh, they're actually not that bad. Maybe I could get two at a time.
Well, how many? Is there only one roll in a box?
No, I would assume there's two. There's only one more box left. First things first. I'll see what he thinks of my hat. Somehow he hasn't noticed yet. Did you not notice the whole time I was standing over there?
No. I was busy. I was busy.
Now, can you actually explain why these are better than the stock?
Stock rolls.
Yes, do you have a set of the stock ones?
I don't think I do. But they were only 4.5. And these are what, 10?
So that's all they did to the stock rolls? They just added more knives?
Pretty much. Yeah, I was looking up from underneath.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a chunk missing.
Yeah. Those are junk.
Yeah, those are junk.
Well, Dad's got to take off for a meeting that he's got tonight, and I got to take off because I have a child to go pick up. So our plan is we're going to try and figure something out with this corn head to where we can fit the head on there once we extend that Devastator back and get those new stock rolls on. We'll see. For those of you that have watched this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like button, comment, whatever you want to do. You know, it's all free. For those of you that are already subscribed and you're watching, hey, I appreciate you. Wow.
Yeah. I think we might as well get the torch.
Yeah, that was it. This thing is really just not giving up.
No, but it's moving. We just got to figure out how to keep this thing centered. You're against the bolt.
Yep.
Now I think it'll come by hand. Might have to work it back and forth a little because I'm sure there's dirt in there.
There you go. Easy peasy.
Yeah, simple as could be. Yep, I think we might just want to get the heat on it.
I was gonna say I didn't see you get that on.
You lined up about half, so that's pretty good.
How you meant to do that?
Yeah, to this point.
There we go. Good. Good morning, everybody. Absolutely beautiful day. Beautiful day. Yesterday was gorgeous as well. Today, it's only about 57 degrees right now, and it is just perfect. So anyway, last video, I kind of finished up. We got all the gathering chains and these lower sprockets put on. We've got pretty much everything done here on the corn head that we need. We got these spacers put on here on the bottom of this stock Devastator. We've got the bearings changed in those. Oh, we got the stock rolls put on. Obviously, here's the old stock rolls. The new ones are all in, the new Calmers. The last thing we really need to do now is just grease the gearboxes. Not that big of a job, but it does take 2 people to do. So I won't be able to help with that this morning, as I'll be hauling lime until the pits close. So I imagine Dad will probably drop that head off onto the head carrier, and he'll probably end up getting the bean platform out, the flex draper, and getting started on that beast, because it won't be long, and we're gonna need to start rolling here. But once we get the heads done, start working on the combine itself. Hope that it doesn't need a new transition cone, but we're kind of leery. Yeah, so anyway, Dad will be working on the combine while I'm hauling lime. I'm at a totally different location now, and actually I'm hauling from about 80 miles away. So I'm running about over 300 miles a day, just getting 2 loads in like 10 hours. It's a lot of fun. They've got kind of a little makeshift scale here, which actually, it is concreted in, so they must be keeping their scale there. So it's a little close to this bend where you gotta go down this very steep hill. I didn't think they were gonna keep it there, but hey. There they're dumping into the crusher. That's pretty neat. Yeah, basically they're just slamming their foreheads into this wall here, getting this chunked up rock thrown in the crusher, and then you get limestone. A lot of pits, it's just kind of a byproduct of making white rock and other things. There's a lot of conveyors going to other crushers and stuff like that. I think these guys just actually make ag lime, but like that Lowell pit up north, it's a lot closer. They actually it's just a byproduct of their white rock. Could I get 21.5 ton on that ag lime, please? Say his is not quite working correctly. That was terrible. Hopefully he could hear me. This hill is not very fun either. It is just straight up in the air. And then on top of that, you got a sharp right turn to the scale immediately. Oh! It's a new pit. They're getting things kind of rearranged here. But yeah, the scale's a little close to the turn because you get backed up like this, like right now, the back end of my trailer is right at the top of the hill basically. So anybody coming up to me is either gonna have to stop on the hill or just drive past and hope they can get turned around somewhere. So it's not a great setup, but they did what they can for the time being. I guarantee things will probably be different a year from now. Anyway, he is moving off the scale now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up here. They've got a CB hooked up to the scale that goes to the main office here. So I can talk to the lady at the main office from the scale here. Suppose I'll see you once I'm dumping. It's kind of an interesting spot, beautiful farm that I'm dumping at right now. Looks like Dad is finally getting the corn head off of the combine, so he must have seen something else or tried to grease those gearboxes by himself. I don't know. So we're gonna go check that out because he's got the new head carrier out, and I kind of want to see how we're gonna be able to do this with that stock devastator spaced down. Did you happen to mark where it was at? No? Alright, well, you'll have to pull up to it and I'll move it. What do you need to do now?
Raise that front bar.
Didn't you just do that?
No, I slid it out. Now we gotta raise it.
Ah. It's above me. Alright, ready? Got it. Okay. Whew. Let me get on the other end of it.
Well,
ready? Oh, no. That was not good.
Let's go get the other one.
Yeah. That's that. The other end is what's holding me up right now. Wow. I think I just gave myself a hernia.
Probably. I've got a couple of them.
It's time to find out whether or not we made a silly purchase on a new corn head carrier. We need to make sure that this stock Devastator on the bottom, since we got it spaced out now for the calmer stock rolls, whether or not it's going to clear this with those saddles pulled off. Oh yeah, she's gonna clear. Oh yeah. Beautiful. We're gonna stick these saddles back on. Well, this is gonna take some work, so when we get it figured out, I'll let you know. So we found our issue. It actually wasn't on the Devastator. It really helps if you move this stand out of the way so that you can actually put the feeder house down. Okay. Oh yeah, looking good over here. Picked up on that Devastator a little bit, not too bad. Need to get back a little, actually. Yeah. Okay, I think that's where she lies. She looks pretty good. So now I'm just gonna move these straps over to where we can get it strapped down here. Just like that. And that's gonna be so nice to have. Just ratchet strap this down. Oh, it's gonna be lovely compared to those stupid chain binders we had before. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a video here. If you've watched this far, go ahead and subscribe, you know, like the video, leave a comment. It's all free. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.